Good morning, everyone. Well, it has been a long time since I've made one of these videos. Probably about 8, 9 months. Not real sure. Been going through a few storms, struggles, new responsibilities, out with the old, in with the new, that type of stuff, I want to ask you something. What is your why? What is the reason that you do the things that you do? Because I'm taking on a lot of criticism right now for the things that I do. And I find myself standing alone quite often. And it sucks because I'm misunderstood. And like I said, criticized for the things that I'm doing. And like, they're looking for something to blame for the things that I do. And there's really just nothing to blame except for the fact that I will not stop until I meet my goal. And then I'm going to come up with something else. My why is stronger than any reason that I should slow down or stop. I've spent over 40 years burying myself in my own self-doubt, fear, and my inability to commit to anything. The only thing I was committed to was drugs and alcohol. And that's really my only regret, is that I was committed to the wrong things for so many years. And the memory of my life is like a bad videotape, that one that got wet, and some of you who are a little bit older know what a videotape is, and how, you got to kind of fast forward through the bad parts of the tape, and that's kind of what my life looks like inside my memory. And I have a lot of remorse for that every single time I try to remember something someone tells me about this. Like, wait a minute, I was a part of that, So, with a clear head and an open heart, I try to move forward from that without substances, and no, I don't work a 12-step program. I catch a lot of hell for that. Because I'm not gonna sit there in a meeting and go, "Hi, I'm," and then claim a label. I'm just not gonna do that, because I am not my mistakes. I am not going to sit here and talk about the problem over and over and over and over again, and not do anything to solve the issues. I'm solving my issues. I'm not doing it the way everybody else does. No, you know why? Because it doesn't work for me. Not to mention, I don't have time for it. A lot of people think, oh yeah, you're just going to the gym. You're just doing this. You're doing that. No, it's a lot more than just going to the gym. I'm finding out things about myself that I didn't know I was capable of. And David Goggins said it best, and I think it's hilarious the way he puts it. He says, your haters will say that you can walk on water because you can't fucking swim. And that cracks me up, because it's so true. And nobody can walk on water, okay? Nobody but Jesus was capable of that. But metaphorically speaking, it's such a true statement that, I hear a lot of times Eric Thomas has said numerous times in his videos that you're going to find yourself standing alone because people don't understand what you're doing. And if they don't understand what you're doing something right. It's just like when you're kids, if they're walking around unhappy and saying, that they hate you, then you must be doing something right. Because if they're not liking you for a decision you made that has something to do with their life, then you are doing something right. So keep doing that. Because they may not understand it now, and they're not going to until they have children of their own. But they will. And you just need to be patient with that. I find myself having a hard time with being patient with that. I have a family member right now that continuously tries to tear me down. And I get livid from it. I get out of control, mouthy and upset, and until I have time to process it and think about why they're doing what they're doing. And I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to say he or she, because I'm not trying to point anybody out or throw anybody under the bus. I'm just saying that, I spent a lot of time doing what I did, and they're not going to recover from that right away. It didn't get that way overnight, and it's certainly not going to go away overnight. So I have to take a certain level of understanding and know that their healing is going to be a process as well. And it's not their fault what happened to them. It's definitely mine. But it is their responsibility as young adults to do something about it, to get past it. And that's something that I cannot make them do. But I can certainly demonstrate how it can be done and hope that eventually they'll catch on. And that is my why. That is why I will not stop. That is why that mountain that needs to be moved is going to get moved. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It's impossible for you to move a mountain. Okay? Moving mountains is not about moving mountains. It's about changing your position in the world from where you're at to where you need to be. And yes, that mountain is going to be in a different position from where it was because you have put one foot in front of the other and did the work that it took to put that mountain in a different spot. You might have to climb the mountain. You might have to go around the mountain. You might have to go through the mountain. But you're not going to move that mountain. What you are going to do is move you. And, one of the, I think it's in the book of James, where it says, faith without works is dead. I'm not real sure exactly where it's at in the Bible, but that's exactly true. If you don't work your faith, you can have all the faith in the world and you can wish and dream anything you want to wish and dream, but you can't just wish and dream it. You got to put in the work it takes to make it real. And you can't allow any storm that comes your way to stop you, slow you down, or prevent you from doing what needs to be done. Okay? I don't care how tired you get. I don't care how exhausted you get every single day. I'm working a job now that's harder than, any job I've ever had in my life. But it has the best benefits I've ever had access to. With that being said, those benefits, my children will be able to take until they're 25 years old. And they need a lot of mental help. They need a lot of, they need, medical, they need dental, they need vision. And I will be able to offer that to them after I get through my probationary period. And so with that being said, I'm going to turn this video off here in just a minute. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go clock in and I'm going to go make it happen. Why? Because I am 150% devoted to giving them something that they can have to fix what is wrong with them, to better their own lives. Because I have never offered them anything before except a whole bunch of bad memories. That's on me, and I can't change that. I can't change the past. But what I can do is use my past to drive me to be the best person I can possibly be today. And tomorrow, be better than I was today. Y'all have a great day.